So I go inside to do that? Or
Public interest.
I need your names.
Sean appears to be having a temper tantrum. Oh, you're not going to get away with this. You might sometimes, but not today. I need your names, and I need your badge numbers. I'm going to call my mommy.
It is your policy to give me your name. Who do I know I'm filing a complaint?
Okay, that is bullshit. This is Georgia police from Pooler, Georgia. No, police departments in Georgia do not have to give their names. That is not policy. And this guy, the Long Island frauditor, is full of shit, and he's begging for money to file a frivolous lawsuit against these people in the Pooler Police Department. Don't send money because he's not spending his money, he's spending your money.
Against.
I'll let you figure it out.
Oh, I gotta figure it out? That's real professional.
Everything else.
That's real professional. Nah, you can go ahead. You can go ahead.
You want to file a complaint?
You guys are the ones that are being aggressive here. You're not walking behind me.
They should have arrested him by now. They haven't. It's a small department, evidently. But no, it is not their policy to identify themselves to grifters. I've graduated from the Clayton County Police Academy, and we were taught not to put up with this BS. Okay, movie came out, what was it? Spider-Man, The New Way Home, or no, what is it? No Way Out, or something like that.
Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can you swing from a web? No, we can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig. Spider Pig does whatever a Spider Pig does. Can you swing from a web? No, we can't. He's a pig. Look out, he is a Spider Pig.
Okay, so, yeah, new movie with Tom Hardy.
Universe.
And we got Spider-Man. No Way, and there he is. No Way Out. Okay, so it's with Tom Hardy and who is the other guy? What's his name? Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield and that octopus guy. And anyway, it's a real good movie. They do all sorts of things in it. And Spider Pig. Yeah, now I'm getting into it, you know. Spider Pig or Spider-Man. Anyway, yeah, that's a relief from these jokers.
Sure. Okay.
Lady's trying to get her mail.
Tell me that again. They're gonna forbid you from. They told you not to speak to me.
You shouldn't be on private property.
Okay, they're not forbidding anybody, but these guys are out there. They're grifters. This is Jason Gutter Trash and his son, the fairy godmother. Not his biological son, mind you, but anyway, this slovenly Jason Gutter Trash is harassing people outside this post office, and evidently she got the impression that she's not supposed to be speaking to him. Duh.
Who just told you that? Somebody in the post office?
Yeah, the guy that runs them.
Yeah, well, somebody's going to tell them, you know, don't talk to her, you know. Well, who told you? Someone in the post office? Well, who else? I mean, well, it could have been somebody outside the post office. But apparently, yeah, somebody was telling, you know.
Yeah, they said you shouldn't be asking people questions.
Do you? All right, no, I appreciate you letting me know. I'll go back in and see if we can straighten it out with them. Thank you so much. All right.
Yeah, they told her not to talk to him.
Have a good day.
Okay. Now, this is
Well, guys, just when you think
hearsay.
it's a home run, things start to get a little interesting.
Nothing happened.
So we'll see what that story is. Of the clients, you and I actually made contact a couple of times, and you didn't have any objections to us filming.
Right. I saw you were standing back. That's the only thing I asked.
Right. No, and you were very.
It does not do any good to kiss these frauditors' butts. You let them have free reign, they're going to take over that place, and they're going to drive your customers away, and they're going to impede the process of mail. But that's his whole intent.
Professional, and I was just outside narrating the story, saying how professional the Bridgehampton
You were narrating nothing. You're not a journalist, okay? And what you're doing is not freedom of the press. What you're doing is harassing people, and you're a vagrant, and you're loitering.
Post office was. What we do is, okay, we go to all government and public facilities.
What you do is loitering and lie, okay? That's what you do. You're a liar. Let's just call it like it is.
One of your clients just walked outside and said to me, oh, I'm so, because she said she would speak to us on the way out. She had to mail some things. She said, oh, when I come back out, I'd be happy to speak to you.
She did not say she would be happy to speak to you. What she said was she was busy and had to mail some letters, okay? She didn't say she wanted to speak to you. She was walking in, you bothered her, and she said she had to, had business with the post office.
Then she came out and said someone inside the post office told her not to speak to us, that we're here illegally and we're not allowed to be.
No, she didn't say anything like that. Nobody said you were here illegally. Yeah, you are here illegally, but nobody from inside said that, okay? Jason Gutter Trash, you're a liar, as usual, but I think we all know that.
Be speaking to anybody. And she said it was a gentleman, so I don't know if that person's here. Maybe I could ask him a question or two.
Wait a minute, you don't know if that gentleman's here? Said as a gentleman, you don't know he's here? So why are you there, jackass?
No, you wouldn't be able to, but it definitely wasn't there. Yeah.
Okay, well, I'd like.
Okay, it wasn't her. She's not familiar with what you're talking about, okay? And we haven't narrowed it down who it is you are talking about, if anybody at all. It's possible that the lady didn't want to be bothered when she was leaving the post office?
I'd like to speak to that person because he's giving out bad information to the public.
You don't know that person. You don't know what information's been put out. Okay? She's maybe polite, trying to blow you off so you don't bother her while she's leaving.
I'd like to let him know what the reality of the situation is.
I understand, but no, I'm not going to bring anybody down.
Okay, well, I was just about to leave, so what I'll do instead is I'm going to stay outside and I'm going to keep speaking to people if that's the case.
Thanks.
Okay?
Just, I asked you to stay back.
Well, I'm asking to speak to somebody who's giving bad information to the public and you're not affording me that opportunity, so.
You don't know who it is, and you don't know what information's been put out. Okay? You have no way of knowing that, and you haven't verified that, and you have made no attempt to do so, you piece of garbage.
I would appreciate no directives from you. Okay?
Have a good day.
Thank you. Do the
And
same.
now he starts an argument.
Is the woman that I was just speaking to, is she the postmaster? She is? Okay.
Sir?
Could you just let her know I have a quick question for her when you're...
Okay, he left. He said, okay, I'm just going to go outside. And he comes back in trying to start another confrontation. Okay, he's already told her, where to stick it. Okay, already had an argument with her, and now he wants to have another one.
Done with this customer here?
Sure.
Thank you so much, man.
Hi, how are you?
They don't know how to deal with them, so they're just going to suck on it. Okay, because they don't know any other way to deal with the guy.
Fine, thank you.
That's fine.
What?
And in this video, he's getting a lot of people's personal information off their mail. He's recording where he shouldn't be.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Here you go.
Thank you.
Great evening.
Yep, too.
And while we're standing here, you've been very pleasant and professional. I just want to thank you so much for that.
She looks like she's not into you, Mr. Gutter Trash.
My apologies.
No problem at all. So my question to you at this point is how do I get a complaint form?
Oh, call 1-800-USPS.
Okay.
And they'll definitely help you.
So that's not something that's done here at this department?
No,
Okay. Are you the postmaster?
I'm the officer in charge.
The officer in charge. I've never heard that title before.
I never heard that before. Wow. Wow. Well, that didn't sound right. Actually, he has heard that title before many times in his previous videos. Oh, interesting. Never heard that before. There must be something wrong. You're mistaken. I'm going to file a lawsuit. Click like and subscribe and give me money. On and on and on. The guy is a piece of shit.
Do you have a business card by any chance?
No, sir.
Okay. Is it possible for me to get your name?
Mary
Mary, last name?
Cronin.
Mary
You should not give frauditors your name or personal information.
Cronin. Okay, and you're the officer in charge, is your official title. And would you mind giving
I never heard that before. Whoa.
me the gentleman's name that was giving out the information? Well, I need to find...
We don't know who that gentleman is. Okay? You don't know who that is, and you're not giving him information. No. She shouldn't just give out information of other people. She was stupid enough to give out her information. All right. Need to call the cops. Request for a meat eater. And why aren't you in Rockdale County, Georgia, you piece of gutter trash?
file a complaint against it, ma'am, so I
File
need...
a complaint and just say, mail clerk.
That's very random. I would need... You can't just file a complaint against the mail clerk when you have numerous people working here.
They'll come.
He's a public employee.
You shouldn't file a complaint about somebody you don't know about. But look at you, jackass.
And I'm asking you for his name.
They'll contact us and we will go through that.
And you'll know who it is at that point?
Absolutely.
You know, government takes forever. This could wind up being 6 months to a year from now that they contact you.
And you're going to make sure that it does take forever because you keep bothering people.
1-800-SQSPS. It's the internal services, okay?
Okay, and what you're telling me is you will not give me his name.
Correct.
Is there any particular reason for that? I mean, you do understand he's giving out bad information to the public. That's completely wrong.
No, we don't understand that. You're a liar, okay? And you were completely wrong. And who in the hell did your mom have sex with when she got pregnant with you? Was he from this planet?
And if you'd like to prove that fact, I'd be happy for you to call the Southampton police, have them come down here and have them explain it to you. Because he's very mistaken. And my whole point of what I do is to...
First of all, you don't know what happened, all right? And you're a liar, again. And you're a grifter, and you're trying to swindle money out of people. Let's call it like it is.
educate.
Well, unfortunately, I didn't hear them, but I am going to handle it, okay?
You're not there to educate. You're there to steal money from viewers and patrons and people that support you. And anywhere else you can steal a buck.
So you're going to handle it internally.
Correct.
Okay. If you would do that, so can I come back and see you and find out if it was handled? Because if you're going to do that, then there's no need to file a complaint against you.
Okay, why don't I give you the phone number here?
Okay.
You can give me a call,
Absolutely. No, I appreciate that.
okay?
That's very good. I appreciate it.
All right, guys, people who are watching, anybody who's trying to steal money from you or a grifter or a frauditor, do not appease them. Do not give up your name. Do not give up personal information. All right? You shouldn't do that. They're not going to go away, and it's not going to get any better. You're going to have to fight these guys. I mean, I know you don't want to, but that's what it's got to come to.
And you've already given me your name. If you wouldn't mind giving me the proper spelling, I would appreciate it.
She's nice, but she's stupid.
Like I said before, it's such a shame because another 30 seconds we were gone. I actually turned my camera off.
No, you're a liar, okay? Let this be a lesson to people, okay? Don't give out your information to frauditors, and cover your address when the frauditors come to your post office. But you know what? I think you're safe in Rockdale County because this joker is not going to come to Henry County, Georgia, or Rockdale County, Georgia, because they're waiting for you there, jackass.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And how would you suggest a 1-800-ASK-USPS?
That on it as well?
And what is it that you would like me to tell them since I don't have a name for this individual?
That you heard.
Speak to Mary, and Mary knows who I'm talking about? Okay.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We don't know who you're talking about. Nobody does.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. And you are aware of your poster 7 that you have hanging up on the wall, right? Is the gentleman in the back aware of it?
Poster 7 over here.
Right.
Yes.
Because that's poster 7 specifically.
And he's starting a fight with somebody he's never even dealt with.
It gives us the right to do what I was doing outside. So him telling
No, that's a lie again. Poster 7 does not give you the right to loiter and try and swindle people out of their money.
people in the public, that instills fear in people.
Well, you instill fear in people. You know, people used to be smile for a camera, not when they had some butthole with the camera.
And that instills bad information. And
Unfortunately, I didn't
You are bad information, and you're a liar.
hear about it, but I am going to check into it.
okay, no, and I believe you will, and I appreciate that.
Okay.
Okay, Mary, and I will definitely call you back and check in with you. My name is Jason.
Hi, Jim.
Okay? Thank you very much. I appreciate your time, Mary. Take care.
Thank you.
And just a final note, Mary, please do follow up on it because
And now he wants to start a fight again. He's not leaving. Okay, he's trying to get a confrontation going. It's pretty obvious.
if not, what's going to happen is I'm going to be back here with filming, and I don't want to do that. I'd rather just resolve
Liar, you do want to do that, and that's why you're doing what you're doing.
it properly as it should be. And then your employees will be able to give out proper information to people. Because like I said, if you read your Poster 7, the Poster 7
I've read Poster 7. You haven't.
expressly gives us permission to do what we're doing inside and out.
And you're lying as usual. You're a piece of shit, gutter trash. And so's your son, the fairy godmother.
Outside, as well as a DHS memo that I have in my pocket. So,
And I didn't stop you.
no, you did not.
Standing
Yeah.
You are not a law enforcement officer. You are not an auditor. You're a grifter.
back, which I appreciate.
No, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You have a wonderful day. Take care.
And get the hell out of there already, you jackass. Wow. Never heard that before. Wow.
All right, guys. Well, Mary, the officer in charge at the Bridgehampton post office here, refused to give me the guy's name, as you just saw, who's handing out bad information to the public. So I will figure out what we have to do to file a complaint against that individual. I will call the number she gave me, which is 1-800-ASK-USPS.
Now watch what he does. Watch what he
I
does.
will definitely be coming back to follow up with Mary. Today's Thursday. I will probably come back on Saturday or Monday. Give her a couple of days to speak to
Watch
the,
what he does.
unnamed individual and find out what the story is there. But in the meanwhile, if anything in this video bothers you, disturbs you, or concerns you, please do not
Look at this.
the Bridgehampton, New York post office.
Look at that. Look what he
at
does.
631-537-9322.
Look what he does.
The officer in charge's name is Mary Cronin. And again, please do not call the
Do not
Bridgehampton
call her.
post office.
Do
with any
not call
concerns
her.
or complaints at area code 631-537-9322.
Do not call her. Do not
And
bother
again,
her.
Officer in charge is Mary Cronin.
He repeats that thing several times, says, don't call her, don't call her. What he's telling people to do is to call her and pester and everything else. Mary, that's why you don't want to give out your information to grifters. These people have nefarious intent. And I don't even think he bought his one stamp at this particular post office. Anyway, this video is not for the grifters. It's for the people that are fed up with them.